In this video, you will find the keys to unlock high, powerful, consistent singing. But unfortunately, most of you are too afraid of sounding stupid or too self-conscious about what the note name is that you're trying to hit that you won't get it. I just have to say that right up front, because what I'm going to be sharing here and the examples that I'm going to be giving you, if at any point you go, well, but that doesn't sound good, then you're going to miss the point. We have to get ugly. We have to be really stupid and not judge that. Once we can do that, if we can be in that mindset, then this is going to work. And it's actually probably going to work really quickly for you. So let's just get that out of the way, all right? We're going to quack like a duck. Wah, 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 What does this feel like? It's not wah, wah. It's wah, wah.
It's kind of a closed off sound. Wah, wah. And
there's very little room in the back of my throat. My tongue is on the verge of touching my soft palate, kind of like a g. And a lot of sound is going through my nose, nasal. Wah, wah. And this action of opening up is directing the sensation of resonance from the front of my face to the back of my face. Like that. Okay? Then I'm going to bring that sound upward. And I'm going to use my support to relax into bringing the pitch up. Like that. If you do not know how to support your voice, if you're not sure how that feels, because you can see I relax. I'm not reaching for that even as I'm adjusting my placement. If you don't understand how to support for tension-free upper body, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. You must have your support dialed in and understand how this energy transfer works in order to do what I'm doing here. Notice how thin that is. And if I create some speech out of it and talk in it, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Quack, quack, quack. Okay? Put that over here and listen to this. I present to you Robert Plant. This is not it's quack, quack, What he's doing is he's right on the edge of upper chest. We want to be able to make this sound low where we don't need to make it, where it's a voluntary placement and coordination, so that as we bring it up, but not very high, we just want to be middle up. This is where Plant lives. Yes, we're exaggerating it. Listen on, though.
Your head is humming and it won't go.
Won't go. Your head is... Yes, I'm deliberately exaggerating to sound dumb because I'm not trying to sound like Robert Plant as far as goodness. I'm just playfully messing with this posture in light of what I hear him doing.
Your head is humming and it won't go.
Whoa. Notice how won't. He got out of that. It's not won't go. Your head is humming and it won't go. In case you don't know.
Your head is humming and it won't go. In case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join.
The piper's calling you to join him. Quack, quack. Him, quack.
Dear lady, can you hear?
Dear lady, not dear lady, dear lady. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. He's not singing that high. We don't have to sing this like that. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? Dear lady. I can sing that all day long in a masculine chest. Dear lady, can you? we're choosing to
Sing in this quack. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow?
We're choosing to make it thin, bright, brash.
Ma.
Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know?
But the other key distinction here that I want to make is that he's not stuck there. As he goes even lower in this particular range, we hear him blow, did you know?
Dear lady, dear
Blow.
dear, not blow, 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 blow.
We want to practice moving in and out of this. Okay, then
Your stairway lies on the wind.
Your stairway lies on the whispering wind.
listen to this.
Lies on the whispering wind.
He kind of plays, goes in and again, not a high note. We're not trying to hit high notes. We're experimenting with this fringy dynamic placement as an exercise. Here's me singing this passage with the
Plant-based quack. Your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the window? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind?
You can hear me playing all over the place with this, being a little more exaggerated than Plant in some places, but also reining it in and tapping into more of my sort of natural placement where my voice wants to sit. Again, not something rangy. We're not practicing this on something very rangy because we want to get comfortable with rocking this placement dynamically.
Your head is humming and it won't go.
Your head is humming and
Your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know.
Now you might be asking, why? How? What relevance does this have? Or are we just sounding dumb? Keep listening because I'm going to go to a different example and a different artist and show you how this coordination enables endless trips upward into power and dominance and resonance.
The piper's calling you to join him.
Nice tease up into head voice there, even though it's low.
Calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the window? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind?
Even here,
Your stairway lies.
your stairway. I'm actually compressing into that, lifting something heavy with that posture. That's another step we want to embrace. Your stairway. Your stairway lies on the whispering wind. Okay, now we're going to make what some of you might think is a divergence, but it's really not. It's just an extension of where we were. We were intentionally using this quack sound in a very comfortable, chesty region of our voice. I find most success when I approach an artist that I have no business singing and whose voice type is different in nearly every way, listening to that and then trying to apply the same principles that I learned from Plant over here in Aretha Franklinville.
Ain't no way, it ain't no way for me to love you if you want.
Hear it? She's doing it. It just sounds a lot different. You have to know what to listen for. Yeah, quack, quack. It's a female voice. But the thing is by listening to these very different vocalists, we begin to connect similarities in postures and accept the fact that things sound so different. She's using the same sort of quacky technique.
It ain't no way.
That's upper chest, but it wouldn't be upper chest for me. That's one of the keys right there.
If you won't let me,
So beautiful. Let me. So forward and just calm.
let me.
Huh?
Stop trying to be.
Stop trying. Quack, quack, quack. Now what am I doing here? I'm going up to those notes and I'm hitting them effortlessly. Stop trying! Because I hear that quacky posture and I'm just sort of throwing my voice up there. Stop trying to be. Stop trying to be. I can be relaxed. No, you say, that sounds dumb. Don't do that. Take this. Nah, stop trying. And ground it with your voice, with what you do well in your range. Just like we were doing with Plant. There's me singing normally. Stop trying. Yes, quack. But quack and abandon upward into a similar posture with a vocalist you have no business singing. The happy accidents are endless.
Stop trying to be someone you're not.
It's right there. Really obvious right there. Hot, cold, and cruel is a man. Hot, cold, and cruel is a man. There's that compression. Man.
Hot, cold, and cruel is a man who paid too much for what he got.
I'm telling you, this is how I stumbled on those high notes. By taking artists that I really loved, that I couldn't sing like at all, and mimicking certain aspects of their voice and getting frustrated, and then going to other artists and realizing some of those same postures and qualities in a very different sort of veiled way, and then going, oh, I think I can do that, but I don't have that comparison monster in back of me going, well, you don't sound like Chris Cornell, or you don't sound like Robert Plant. No, I definitely don't sound like Aretha Franklin. So what I've done is I've lifted a posture from Robert Plant. Quack, quack, wah, wah, wah. I've played with it in various parts of my non-singing range. Quack, 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 quack. I've gone in and out of it. Quack, 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 in, again, various different parts. And then I have lifted this group of sensations over to something that is very, very, very different. So it removes this mental barrier of comparison. And it's high. It's something that I wouldn't be able to sing these notes unless I am freely abandoning upward. Right? I have to have that looseness. After some practice and some introspection and lots of experimenting, here's where I landed over this passage. Ain't no way for me to love you if you won't let me. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Some of that is pretty brash, but you know what? I don't care. This isn't about me trying to sound my best. It's not me trying to be good. It's me exploring possibilities with my voice, and there is some stuff that I think sounds great and that I'm going to continue to lean into. Listen, though, as I isolate these out. I mentioned this earlier. I'm connecting this ridiculous sound into me. Even as I go up and explore, I'm returning home. So, And it creates this wonderful synergy between this new, somewhat uncomfortable thing. Not uncomfortable as in painful or damaging, but just foreign. It still is, even after all these years. It's not as comfortable. It's just me right here.
Ain't no way.
Right. Ain't no way. Hear how many different postures I have? Right. Ain't no quack, quack. Ain't no way. Going up to a more deliberate head voice. Woo, that's more forward and on the teeth. So I was in that quack just to help me bridge up there rather than cracking. I quacked.
Ain't no
And again, I used the quack to bridge my vocal break, and then I'm down here, ooh, in a very nice, somber, sort of croony, soulful chest voice.
If you won't let me,
Quack, quack, let me. Abandoned in my head voice.
if you won't let me, stop trying to be,
Right there. I'm connecting this ugly bee. It creates a synergy and an acceptance of this deviation. It's someone
hot, cold, and cruel is a man.
Yes.
Pay too much for what it got.
I hope you hear Robert Plantville, Aretha Franklinville, and Chris Liepeville all melded together in one playful mess. That's what we want. We want exploration. We want mess. We want non-judgment. This is exactly how I unlocked high, powerful notes. By being willing to go fringy, by being willing to experiment with things that initially seemed to have no connection at all. Robert Plant and Aretha Franklin, well, they both liked soul and old blues and, there's some kind. If you'd like more help with stuff just like this, start by clicking the link below in the video description or pinned comment and joining my free course. And here's another video on singing high that may further help you unlock other aspects of your high range.